Intro. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do is we're going to use Output Co-Producer. Now I know in a previous video I showed you everything you need to know about Co-Producer as far as the bells and whistles and how it just works as far as setup. But in this video, I'm actually gonna do a little bit more of a creative kind of feel to it, where I'm going to take Co-Producer, I'm going to bring in this song that I've been working on that I've kind of hit a little bit of a wall on, and I'm gonna let Co-Producer take the wheel and see what happens. I'm gonna decide what genre I want this to be, how I want the drums to sound, and I'm gonna let Co-Producer pretty much dictate that entire thing, which is really interesting. Even creating, for instance, one of my old songs and making an EDM remix. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. I also will be very transparent with you and let you know that Output is actually sponsoring this video, but nonetheless, they've given me free reins, as usual, to just use it for what I like it for. This is one idea that I've had for a while with using it as of lately, where I said, what if I just like take a song that is the bare bones and skeleton and just let Co-Producer take the wheel for the whole thing? So let's do that right now. Let's go into the DAW. So first and foremost, let you hear the song that I kind of hit a wall on for the most part. Listen to this.
If I only had a few things to my name, would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me? I guess I'll find out, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. The only thing that makes me wanna stay is hoping that I find someone I can lean on. As tough as I am, still need a hand to hold. Body next to me when it gets too cold. I don't really know what I'm doing, 'cause I'm only human. Far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human.
So that's what I have. And I've kind of hit a wall with the song because I don't know what to do with it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Co-Producer as a co-producer to come in and just produce this record out. So let's have some fun. And to anyone that, you know, sees this video and stuff like that, and I know how people can be as far as tools like this and stuff like that, by all means, you're entitled to your opinion. I just wanna show you just an idea that I had as far as incorporating it into my workflow. First things first, what I'm gonna do is I am going to analyze the chord progression and just the key of the song and stuff like that. I know the song is in G major already. I actually wanna make this an 8-bar loop because it kind of changes a little bit at this part. So let me make it an 8-bar loop to analyze. So I'm gonna hit 8 bars, which is great that it lets me do that. Let's listen to the 8 bars and let's analyze that.
Only had a few things to my name. Would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me? I guess I'll find out, following my feelings right now.
Cool, so it's analyzed it. So first thing I want to do with it is, I think I wanna go more in an EDM route just to try it. I don't make EDM music like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna look for like some type of EDM, and I'm just saying what I feel. EDM style, let's say style percussion loop, percussion loop. Okay, let's see what it gives me. Find samples.
Only had a few things to my name. Would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me? I guess I'll find out, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this loop right here, this mostly shaken hats groove 14, and I'm gonna put that in. And we're gonna put that on the, and obviously with Co-Producer, I could just drag and drop. So I'm gonna put it right here on that like second half where the clap, where the snaps and stuff like that come in. So that's gonna be there. And I'm gonna listen to that right quick. So let me make sure it feeds my output.
Doubt, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Doubt, following my feelings right now.
Let's duplicate that a few times.
Doubt, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. The only thing that makes.
Now what I want to do is I want to find like a really subtle EDM style synth lead to kind of be underneath that. So I'm going to find samples. It's already kind of cataloged as far as knowing, so I don't have to like reanalyze it again. And let's listen to this. So.
Doubt, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. The only thing that makes me wanna stay. Something that I find someone I can lean on. As tough as I am, still need a hand to hold. Body next to me when it gets too cold.
Cool, hold on.
Doubt, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. The only thing that makes me wanna stay. Something that I find someone I can lean on. As tough as I am, still need a hand to hold. Body next to me when it gets too cold. I don't doubt, following my feelings right now. Doubt, following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith.
Now there's something there with that. I feel like I might use that for the hook. So let's make another stereo track and I'm gonna drag and drop that on the hook part. So let's take that and put that on the hook part. So let's delete this. Let's put it here on the hook part. Let's turn it down a good amount.
Do it, cause I'm only human. Far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you do it?
I'm also gonna be creative with this and kind of futz it a little bit. So I'm gonna take that sound and just kind of make it a little bit more to my liking. So I'm gonna open up my thermal plugin. I have a preset that I love in here to death. And let's see what that sounds like. Cool, and I'm gonna play that with it.
Far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only you. Far from perfect. You see all my.
Dope. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, bro, this is, you know the vibes. Let's do an EDM style kick loop because I want to have a little bit more freedom. So let me just see if it gives me like some 4 on the floor type kick. Like I just want to see what a kick loop. Find samples. Let's get a kick pattern going for that hook right quick. So let's listen to this.
Far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only
human. That's the one. And now let's bring that in. I think it's mono. Let's take a look for sure. That's the one. 1 second. I know people are like, are you really doing this in Pro Tools? Yes, I am. I'm in Pro Tools. Kick loop. Okay, cool. Let's copy and paste it a few times. Let's put it up top here so I'm organized for the most part. All right, let's take a listen to this.
far from perfect. You see all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see.
Okay, so let's try to find like a drum loop for this. So I'm gonna say EDM style drum loop. Find samples. Let's find a drum loop for the hook.
Far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only.
Wow, that's really interesting. What I'm gonna do instead though is I'm gonna put percussion loop. Since I already have a kick there that I kind of like, I'm gonna say percussion loop. Let's use another EDM style percussion loop for the hook.
Far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only.
Now there's something in that little transition thing that I like, and I'm gonna actually use this to my advantage. I'm gonna take that tick, 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 tick on every end of the fourth bar, and I'm gonna put that there. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna find that section in this Mecha perk transient. Let me find it. I just want that one part. I just want that beginning part.
It all. I'm only it all. I'm only.
Cool. So I'm gonna make that happen on the end of every fourth bar. Cool. I didn't expect that because that's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna call this transition. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at, and this is not mixed, so don't judge me. It's not a mix. I'm just putting my, I was just putting it together. I just created it. All right, let's do an EDM style hi-hat loop. So let's give me some hats. Hi-hat loop. Oh, that's, okay, here we go. Let's do it. All right, so give me an EDM style hi-hat loop.
Far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only
Cool, so I'm gonna take that one and I'm going to say hat loop right here. Copy, paste it. I'm gonna listen.
far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws.
Now I'm gonna look for an EDM style clap. 1 second. Just take the wheel.
Far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. You see all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only
Oh, there's something about that I like, and I'm gonna layer that with something. So I'm gonna duplicate this right quick. Boom. Get rid of that. Drag and drop. Thank you, co-producer. Thank you, co-producer. And I am going to put this
Far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human. So far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human.
And what I'm gonna do is I want to layer that. I want something a little strong. EDM style snare. Let's do a snare. Can't spell. I went to school in Brooklyn. All right, here we go.
Far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human. So far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I know my EDM folks are cringing like, this guy does not make this genre. I don't. You're right. You're correct. I just go with what I feel like. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Okay, hold on. So this is snares. I called it spares. Ooh, new word. Snares.
far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only human. So far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only
Now, I did have a bass line that I really liked already. I did, at first I was kind of iffy on it, but I'm going to open it back up. Let me find that bass line that I had already.
far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all? I'm only
Like I said, I kind of did that and I was like, you're doing too much. But now that I'm like, okay, go in this direction. Now I'm like, okay, cool, let me load it up. I think I layered it with a few things. Yes, I did layer it. So I'm going to bring this back up.
only had a few things till Monday. Would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me? I guess I'll find out. Following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. The only thing that makes me wanna stay is hoping that I find someone I can lean on. As tough as I am,
I want an EDM kind of voice there. That's where my brain just went. I was like, give me an EDM style vocal riff.
still need a hand to hold. Body next to me when it gets too cold.
Cool, I like that one. I'm gonna put a like mark on that, but I'm gonna try another one.
Following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. Only thing that makes me wanna stay is hoping that I find someone I can lean on. Following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith.
Huh. I like that. Hold on. Let me see what this one under it though.
Following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap.
Okay, so I'm choosing between this one and this one.
Following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one.
I wish I knew better. Because now what I'm gonna do with that is I am going to make it more like dramatic. And I'm gonna put like a huge reverb on that. 1 second. Vocal effect. Let's put it in the hook. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a huge reverb on it and make it sound a little further back in the mix. So huge reverb. Let's use Valhalla. Obviously that's like one of the go-to reverbs on earth. Let's put it. I have a little preset that I like.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew better. I wish I knew better. I wish I knew better. I wish I knew. I wish I knew better. I wish I knew better. I wish I knew better. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. All my flaws, you take me for it all. I'm only human, so far from perfect. See all my flaws, far from perfect. See all my flaws, you take me for it all. I'm only human, so far from perfect. See all my flaws, far from perfect.
Just gonna tighten up the sound a little bit. 1 second. With that last, that
So far from perfect. See all my flaws. Will you take me for it all?
All right, where's that snare sound? I kind of want to turn that clap snare sound up a bit. It's right here. These are together, so I'm gonna say snares, claps. I want to hear that smack a little harder.
I don't really know what I'm doing, 'cause I'm only human. Far from perfect. See all my flaws. You take me for it all. I'm only human. So far from perfect.
Okay, now that I'm hearing things, I kind of want to make a little bit more space for the kick kind of sound. So now what I'm going to do with the kick is I am going to try to go to co-producer, see like if there's another like kind of rhythm that I feel goes with this new kind of stuff that I added. EDM style big kick loop. Let's see. I don't even know what that means myself, but hopefully co-producer understands me. Okay, I'm gonna go with that instead. 1 second. And obviously you might be like, nah, the other one's better. Hey man and hey lady, just trying stuff. Paint at the wall, as I like to say. So now I'm gonna mute my vocal too. One second, getting ideas. I decided to take that pad out. Feel like that was kind of messing with things. I was like, oh, I actually want a little bit more space sounding. So now I'm gonna take this piano, I'm gonna turn it up in the hook a bit. And now I'm, you know, co-producer and I are just like, we just vibing in the studio, bro. Okay, cool. And now what I want to do is, now that I've kind of like decided, like, I think I'm not going to go with those pads that I had there already. I'm going to go to co-producer and try to find some pads that fit this. So I'm going to say EDM style, chords. First off, that sound in itself, I want for later. 1 second. Let me see if it works. Yo, I kind of like that. The second part of the chord progression, I kind of want to change, but yo. Yo, hold on 1 second.
Hey, would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me?
Yo, second part of the chord progression, which, okay, cool. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, as a human, I say to myself, that second part of the chord progression, I kind of want to change a little bit. But at the same time, I say to myself, dang, what if I go back into the vocal now and kind of match that chord as far as like that, where I went. I really like that pad a lot.
Trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me?
Like, I'm gonna make this work.
Only had a few things till Monday. Would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be.
All right, cool. Let me put that in a hook just to give it a little feel.
Far from perfect. See all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I believe you, man. So far from perfect. See all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I believe you.
So it lets me know that, and I'm glad this happened, it's not perfect, but at the same time, it still gave me something that inspired me to go, oh snap, like, oh, I see where I could take it on a chord progression side, which I'm literally gonna add that chord progression in that I want directly. Very interesting. Let's keep going. I want to do, I want to take that part of that vocal that we created or that it gave us.
Body next to me when it gets too cold. I don't really know what I'm doing, cause I'm only human. Far from her. Body next to me when it gets too cold.
All right, now I just want like an EDM impact, and I'm cool as far as it taking my song and doing something completely different. So EDM style impact. You put sound effect so it knows specifically what I'm looking for. What I also want is I want like some type of like roll, like a drum roll kind of sound. So I'm gonna say EDM percussion roll. Ooh, kind of like that idea, just for that one part. 1 second. That's it. Okay, 1 second, sounding something different. Let's play this in context with some music. Obviously, this is super not mixed at all. There's a bunch of stuff that we should be attacking, but let's just get an idea what it sounds like. I want to add a little bit more compression to this just to bring up the nuances. So what I'm going to do right quick is I'm just going to add a little compressor just to bring up the vocal sound a little bit. 1 second.
Only had a few things till Monday. Would you hold me down or would this be the same? I'm trying to be the best that I can be, but in that process, will I lose a part of me? I guess I'll find out. Following my feelings right now. Stalking, I'm trying to find a light right now. Hoping you the one, please come save me. Taking a chance, leap of faith. The only thing that makes me wanna stay. Is hoping that I find someone I can lean on. As tough as I am, still need a hand to hold. Body next to me when it gets too cold. I don't really know what I'm doing, 'cause I'm only human. Far from perfect. See all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human, so far from perfect. See all my flaws, will you take me for it all? I'm only human.
Oh, I forgot about that percussion on the 4th bars. 1 second. Let me hear something. This is so a lot, and it needs to be cleaned up, but for sure. Let me see.
Lost, will you take me for it all? I'm
Okay, so by no metric am I saying, yo, this is an EDM song now. And, you know, obviously we just made something, but definitely within a style in mind. Now, I could have typed in R&B and stuff like that, which is my typical style, or hip hop, but I wanted to try something different. I was like, let me see if I could, if it could take me out of my own element, like a EDM producer kind of coming in and just trying it out and stuff like that. Really cool, really inspirational for me personally to just, if I wanted to dive into another sound, then I could. And take it in that direction. This song will probably never come out as far as the original, whatever, like I'm Only Human. I like the song, but I love the song actually. It might come out. But nonetheless, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I just really wanted to just kind of just poke around and kind of give you a perspective on it, where instead of just using co-producer for just like the one-off kind of things, saying, hey, like, I want to create some EDM style. Can you help me out? And it kind of creating that style or just giving me a direction as far as understanding. I'm still learning it myself, but these are the types of things that I'm just kind of, you know, getting into with the plugin and stuff like that. Now, granted, this video is sponsored by Output, and I want you to draw your own conclusions and you have your own opinions about it. By all means, you are entitled to that. Please leave a comment below for your opinions. I value those. I think it's important for the community to actually see those things and just see your thoughts. And that's really it. But hope you enjoyed that video. Again, thank you so much to Output for sponsoring it. And yeah, Output co-producer, still learning it, still playing with stuff. And hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it sparks some type of creativity for you as well. It's your boy Devon Terrell. Until next time.